Hi, my name is Diane Eble. I am a certified Healing Codes Coach-Practitioner, was the editor of the Healing Code by Dr. Alexander Loyd with Dr. Ben Johnson. And I would like to share with you how to do a healing code from start to finish. A lot of people have questions about it, and it's easier to see it demonstrated than to kind of read instructions. So, first of all, I want to make sure you understand that the healing code does not address any physical issue directly. What it does address very well is what we call cellular memories. It's the negative thoughts, images, feelings, memories, wrong beliefs that are held in the cells. So we call them cellular memories, and there's more and more science coming out about cellular memories. But I believe the cellular memories are the information energy pattern in the cells itself. And what happens when they're negative is it sends out like little stress signals into your body and soul and mind. And these little stress signals are wearing down your autonomic nervous system, your immune system. And so then things start to break down in your body depending on what your genetics predispositions are. These cellular memories can turn on the negative genetic predispositions you may have. So what we want to do is heal those, change the negative energy pattern in the cells to positive or neutral. So how do we do that? Well, Dr. Alex Loyd had gotten some information as he had been studying, and then you can read his story in the book, but he found out about these healing centers, and I'll explain what those are and where they are and show you how to use them. So basically what the healing code does is addresses these negative energy patterns that are underlying any physical or relational or even success issue. If you find that you keep getting stuck in some area of your life, there's likely what we call heart issue underlying that. So let's say you have a physical issue. Okay, I just said the healing codes does not address any physical issue directly, but so how do we get at that physical issue? First of all, we ask ourselves, how do we feel about it? So let's just take as an example something that I was healed of early on in my Healing Codes work back in 2007, and that was asthma. So I asked myself, well, how do I feel about having asthma? Well, I felt that it was restrictive and annoying. I had this cough, and I didn't like it. And so I asked myself, well, when is another time? Well, first of all, how strong is that feeling restricted and annoyed? So let's say it was an 8. And then I asked myself, well, when was another time I felt restricted and annoyed? And a memory came up of being grounded when I was a teenager. And I just really hated it. And I felt really restricted and annoyed about it. And so I worked on that memory. And how did I do that? So I have the memory now. That's the first step. You identify the feeling, you rate it, if you can. If you can't rate it, don't worry about it. Some people it's helpful to, other people they freak out, stress out about trying to rate it correctly. Well, if it's helpful to you, rate it. And the only reason for that is that when you rate the problem and you do the healing code and then you look at the problem or the memory afterward, you can say, oh, that really went down. And that's what made me say, oh, there's something to this healing code work, because the memories would be healed. The rate, I could rate it at a lower rating after I did the healing code. So let's say I felt it's about an 8, and then in the memories, let's say it's about a 6, or maybe it's actually the other way around. But so the memory is a 6, and the current issue is an 8, feeling restricted and annoyed. So then the second step after you've rated identified the feeling and the issue is to then say what I call the prayer of intention. And that's where you set the intention to heal. And so you are focused on what you want to heal, the negative at that point. So you say, I pray, dear God, I pray that you would find, open, and heal all the negative images, wrong beliefs, and any destructive cellular memories of any nature and source, and all resulting physical issues, especially the asthma. So here's where you would put in your physical issue, especially blah, 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 especially the asthma, with any connection to, and here you put the feeling in, feeling restricted and annoyed from, and then I would put the memory, from the teenage memory, by filling me with your love, life, and light. I also pray that the effectiveness of this healing would be magnified to the maximum level for my highest good at an optimal pace. I added that extra bit in the prayer, which is not in the book, because I found that sometimes that random praying that it would be increased 100 times or more was too much for some people, too little for other people. So the way I word it is to actually change it so that you're basically asking God and the code to change whatever needs to be changed and to regulate the code, I guess is a better way to put it, to regulate the code. So I pray that. So I add that. So I pray that you would magnify the effectiveness of this healing to the maximum level for my highest good at an optimal pace, and restore everything, spirit, soul, mind, and body, to your intended design, God. And I thank you, Lord, for your willingness and ability to do those things. All right, so you've said the prayer. Now it's time to do the code. And when you do the code, the actual pointing, I'll give you the positions in a minute. When you do the code, you want to be in a positive place because you are putting energy from your fingertips. There's energy in your fingertips, okay? Look at how big my fingers look. So there's energy in your fingertips, and you're wanting that energy to be positive as you're pointing them to the healing centers. So you switch now from the negative focus to the positive. And that the positive can be a memory, positive memory. So let's say in my case, since I'm working on feeling restricted and annoyed, could be a time when I just felt really free. Okay, so could be a memory, could be a place, just a place where you feel so relaxed and wonderful. Or you could do what I call a truth-focused statement. And I have several on my site at healingcodescoaching.com. You're welcome to download those. Go to healingcodescoaching.com. Go to the free tools or freebies section, and you'll find that. And you'll also find a timer there. And you can focus on something that your heart resonates with, words. So either one of those, a memory, a meditation, or a truth-focused statement will do. All right, so that's the next step. And so now let's get to the Healing Codes positions. The first position is both hands bridge. Okay, so that's both hands pointing to this area right between your eyebrows. Okay, and you'll see my fingertips are like this, like little flashlights. Okay, so the first position is both hands bridge right between the eyebrows there, just a couple of inches away, okay, 2-3 inches away. And so you're thinking of your positive truth-focused statement. My favorite one is, the life-giving light of the Lord God Almighty shines in all the darkness and brings complete healing and peace and right relationships with God, self, and others. Okay, so I would do that for 30 seconds. And as again, I said there's a timer on my site. Second position is both hands Adam's apple. Okay, so here's the throat, a couple inches away, both hands Adam's apple. And again, you can either say your truth-focused statement, be in that positive place. You can have your eyes open and looking at your truth-focused statement, or closed, but you're just in that positive place. The third position is both hands jaws. So you have both hands jaws, which is right here, okay, right there, both hands jaws. And the fourth position is both hands temples. So that is one sequence of the healing code. All right? Both hands bridge, both hands Adam's apple, both hands jaws, both hands temples. And that's it. You go through that sequence. If you do it for 30 seconds each position, and we like to have you change the positions because in that case, it keeps the energy stronger for some reason than if you just held it there for 2 whole minutes or 1 whole minute. So if you want to do a code for 6 to 8 minutes, which is what was minimum recommended, 2 or 3 times a day, you would go through that sequence 3 or 4 times. And that's it. That's it. One thing I like to do, because this is a really cool thing about the healing codes, I like to release the code to other people I'm close to, because we are connected energetically with other people that we love. And so you will find that, and this is a wonderful thing and unique thing I think about the healing codes, as you heal, those people that you're connected to are going to start to heal too. But I like to make it intentional. So I like to go like this and say, I release the effects of this healing to, and name the people, in love, insofar as this issue affects them. Okay? And that's it. It's as simple as that. So if you want to go to my website at healingcodescoaching.com or healingcodecoaching.com, either one of those, you will find free tools. If you're just getting started, I have a brand new course called Getting Started with the Healing Codes, where you can get more of the details of this video, and it's actually a 5-part free email coaching class. So feel free to sign up for that. If you want to delve deeper, if you want to find out, I have all kinds of FAQ and articles on the healing codes and how to do them for other people and yourself, how to find memories, all kinds of things. Lots of help, free help on my site. If you want a custom healing code, because maybe your issue, you feel like you're stuck with your issue or in your healing codes work and you're not getting any further than you want to, then that's maybe a good time to get some coaching. And we will look for hidden memories, which sometimes are the reason you're stuck, often are the reason you're stuck. And when we find those hidden memories, you can have breakthroughs. And it speeds and deepens your healing, really. And so I have different coaching packages. We can do a coach guided code together where we actually do it together. And I record it for you with background music and my meditation or your meditation, however you want to do it, but you'll get a recording and you'll get a code to go as well. So the custom codes are excellent for those who want more help, more personalized help, and I would love to work with you. And so, like I said, there's all kinds of helps there. If you're interested in knowing more about the spiritual aspects of the healing codes, you can find that there too. Lots of help. So I hope you'll come visit me at healingcodescoaching.com and avail yourself of all that's there. God bless you. Bye-bye.